All right. Gold afternoon, evening, morning. Hello there. This is Jed Valerde of Team eToro, Pilipinas. Laksa, laksa, laksa. Kamusta, kamusta? Classmates and investors and copy traders. And most importantly, our haters. Haters out there. Kamusta kaya lahat? All right. So today is just going to be another day dito sa trading, day trading live session natin. And I'm actually just looking for an entry point. I actually saw one kanina, but I was preparing for the stream. So, you know, na-invalidate siya because I was busy. So, we didn't jump to it na abruptly, you know. So, napigilan yung FOMO. So, munti ka na. Um, but as you can see, you know, sorry if you could, by the way, hear yung parang may, inaayos sa background. Merong mga inaayos dito sa building ko. So, pasensya na, but I think my mic should be able to mitigate the noise a bit. Anyways, so like I was saying, the market has been, sentiments niya, medyo mixed emotions, right? And if you've been watching my previous videos sa YouTube channel natin, I'm sure you know na I'm a big fan of trading commodities, right? Especially gold, right? And in crypto for long term. So dito, obviously the news, if you could see here, the trading war is back on track na naman. Highlight na naman siya because Trump just posted that merong they agreed on something, right? Not like full blown yet, but partially. So medyo nag-crash yung gold, right? The other day. It went as low as 74. Look at that. 74. No, that was October 11. It actually, like 2 days ago, right? It went as low as, 77, 1477. But then it recovered because there's another news, right? Um, the meron na namang like cancellation of demands of tariffs, tapos may Turkey Syria issue pa ongoing. So mixed signals kumbaga, right? So the market and the AI system is like mixed altogether. So for me, this is actually a very good time to be trading in short time frames, right? Like you can see here, right? There's like two opportunities kanina. Like right now, I just missed that because I was talking about it, right? So, um, ganito yung magandang i-trade, right? In short time frames. While volatile, sure. However, it's ranging, right? So the pattern is clear. It's just up and down seesaw. However, uh, I'm not saying walang mangyayari na parang whip or anything. But of course, it's like given na pwede siyang mangyari. But given that we are right now like 2 a.m. on the US time, medyo less likely merong like surprises, right? So probability tayo, right? So right now, I'm seeing another opportunity here. But I'll wait for it to be confirmed sa time frame continuity requirement natin sa trading strategy natin, right? It went as far as almost 93 there. Sige, prepare lang natin yung trading settings natin, of course. Let's see. Can I ask you guys, naririnig nyo na ba yung, naririnig nyo ba yung parang may, carpentero? May pang minayo sa likod, sa background ko. Can you hear it, Elise? Yeah, medyo may naririnig ko on my end, but uh, let's see. Yeah, let me know. Medyo na di-delay konti. Hello there, Jake Kasayan. Yes. Shout out to Jake, my friend. May kumakatok. I hope it's not too loud. Yun nga, may inaayos dito sa building ngayon. Anyways, so I just updated my El Rapido settings natin sa one-click trading, so we could go real fast every time we see the opportunity comes in, right? So ready natin. And again, I guess, not I guess, but fair warning, right? If you are going to, trade with me, this is again not an investment advice. Um, I actually recommend that you do this or trade on a virtual setting or paper trading, kumbaga, if you want to, right? Do not use your um, real portfolio. Although I'm trading on my high risk, so you guys could watch basically here sa high risk account natin, which we have at least it's blank now kasi wala pang active trade. But right now we still have 125 copiers. So the moment na mag-execute tayo, it will all be copied on all those 25 accounts, 125 accounts. Okie dokie. All right. And if you're asking, one of the common questions that we get every day is when to be able to copy the high risk account. Right now we are on the trading stage, and we're experiencing, obviously, we experienced the red day, right? Kaya nga negative 34% yan. So we're on the recovery stage right now, just like we did last month, right? We still have a lot of days to trade, so ang dami pang opportunity to recover that fully and get back to the green side, right? However, when yung question, when pwede mag-copy ulit, target date or week most probably would be first week of next month. That would be November. Um, Given it's fully back green, I think we'll do our best to go back to the green side. That means fully recovering all our losses, the 34% losses based on the current month's equity, right? I'll be adding funds also next week, maybe, both in our low risk and high risk account. This is the high risk account, right? So if you're planning to copy, just prepare your funds, deposit right in your accounts, and just be ready, right? Para if the next cycle, as what we call it, the copying cycle, right, comes, you're ready with your funds, right? So that's our high risk. Our low risk naman, our low risk naman is already a part of the popular investor program, right? That means you could copy it anytime. We already have 84 copiers so far, and our AOM range is virtually unlimited, right? So go ahead and of course, if you're gonna copy me today, I actually recommend that you open, um, copy open trades. You see, yun, maganda yung pricing ngayon sa Bitcoin, which is my long term, right? You go ahead and copy that because that's actually a good price right now to copy. And I also recommend, if you want to copy, and get the best for performance of my low risk account or our popular investor account, which is mainly just targeting 1% a month minimum, and of course we could go up to 10% depending on the opportunity. So if you want to copy the complete the full potential of our low risk account, month over month and year over year, I recommend at least having a 1,000 copy amount on this profile. And you could add, of course, every month or every time that you have an extra cash, to invest on. So, of course, that's completely depend on your financial profile, right? So that's your call, and that's just a recommendation. Alrighty. So yeah, again, we'll be executing in our high risk account. So you'll see the you know open trades here in a bit. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're seeing a short opportunity. Actually, we kind of missed it. Nah. We'll wait for that to go back to the previous highs, right? Well, technically, this is if you look at the day charting, this is on already on the you know higher lows. Kumbaga. Let's see here. So you can see it's actually testing here our support line, right? In a 1 minute time frame. Um, if you look at our swing time frame, which we might take advantage of, it could potentially go back up. Right now, obviously, it's generally on the short. It's a short bias. Look at the bar here. It's right now kind of struggling to go back below 90s, right? Because yun nga, yung news, right? China is right now trying to push back and renegotiate, kumbaga. So there's a big chance na magkakaroon na ng problema. And there's also Brexit, right? There's like four major things that you probably would need to look out for towards this weekend and next week, right? If you are planning to trade, right? And then of course, please make sure to exercise due diligence. Wag nyong like copy lang yung nababasa nyo sa, our page or any other group's page, or even in eToro feeds, right? Um, if you have an account and if you're already part of the eToro community, you'd know by now it's set up like Facebook, right? merong feeds dito, right? This is the commodity, right? This is the gold, CFD, and ang daming mga sentiments, right? Yung buy, sell, whatever, right? I would recommend not to look at those posts and get full mode, right? So be very diligent when it comes to executing your trades. Wag like join lang. Ayun, nag-hit actually yung initial TP ko kanina. I was actually looking at setting the TP target natin sa 90s, and it actually already broke that. So now we're looking at the opportunity for it to go back up. So that means we're on a buy signal here. And it's showing that it is recovering, at least on the first 15 minutes time frame. And it's rejecting that big drop, right? That's like 2 points drop there. So that's a really, really good opportunity sana. I was actually already thinking like 3 times, like first here, second, and then third. But I was eating and preparing for the stream, so no, no to FOMO tayo. Not today, right? Not today. All right, so here, okay, I'm seeing a buy opportunity here. I'm gonna open a test buy, but I'll wait for the 5 minutes to confirm that. So seeing that our stock and MACD are confirming that it's about to bounce back, at least I'd say in 1 minute time frame, most probably it will go back at least 91.60, right? But I'm not saying we are gonna set our TP. Like again, if you've been watching my videos, sa YouTube channel natin, there's a playlist there. You'd know by now that I set my TP target, like the horizontal line, but I'm not saying that should be our TP target, right? So you have to be conservative when you do that, because not all the time ganito yung volume, right? And the volume basically pushes the price wherever it goes, right? So if we're gonna buy and open a position for a long position, right? You'd want to see na it's on the buy trend. Right now, it's overwhelmingly selling, right? All the time frames are showing red. Look at that color there. This color indicator says majority of those traders on this time frame were actually selling. That's why nag-dip siya, right? But then, on the recovering side, it could potentially go back quickly, if our bulls would fight back. But it seems like it's gonna break any moment now. Ayun, nag-break na nga, 89. So that means we're gonna wait for it, right? Kasi it could potentially still go down a bit. But that's a good opportunity to buy back when it goes up, right? At least in the next 5 minutes. Look at that. All right, the stock is crossing now, right? Cross siya. So that means potentially in the next, look at that, 40 seconds, it could jump back up. And it's showing that strength right now in the 1 second. Okay, let's see. But it could go sideways actually. So that's why important natin yung time frame continuity natin, TFC, right? TFC. All right, here we go. Yes, it's bouncing back up. All right, I'm gonna go in. Right. Let's see. Yeah, it's going sideways in 1 second. Now, I'm gonna wait for the 5 minutes to show confirmation. Yeah, nagsa-sideways nga. Go, yung mga situation na nag-sideways, guys, that's actually the heart pumping moment, right? Kasi if you will zoom in, right, if it's going to go sideways, most of the time, it's unpredictable kung saan siya pupunta on short time frames. Right, sure, in the day time frame, medyo nakikita natin saan siya papunta. It's still going up, right? Look at that trend, right? It's still going up. It's basically like recovering. It could go back somewhere around, close to 96, right? Before the end of the weekend, potentially. But then in short time frames, yun, nagsa-sideways siya. But, of course, in a seesaw pattern or trend, it's just go, up and down. The real question is when and how far can it go, right? So, ayun, it's really still going down. So we'll wait for that. Baka maging too early tayo pumasok. So I hope hindi pa kayo nag-execute. May kumakatok, right? Yeah. Thank you, Elise, for helping me out there. Let's see. Okay. All right, waiting for that confirmation. Yeah. So hindi ko lang yung alis yung mata ko, but yes, I'm saying we're going to the long position here. On a 50-minute, looking at that, yes. And might actually probably, or yung Bitcoin, bumaba din almost 2%. Okay, that's a good opportunity to buy in. I'll probably add a few positions sa low risk natin in a bit. Let's see. Ito yung parang like screener ko dito, guys. I've been seeing questions about how to build your screening stock screener or yung parang watch list mo kumbaga. In the trading view, meron yan dito sa baba. There's a stock screener, right? As you can see down below. You could actually use that as your tool. And then, set the market and, your targets and whatnot. Although I actually like this one better because, madali siyang i-manage and organize. These are basically the stocks and the symbols, basically, or the markets that I'm looking at. That has correlation in what I'm trading. All right, we're gonna go in buy there. All right, you should see that now. So, okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna wait. And I'm sitting at our TP target. Let's move that back here to at least. There we go. At least 0.5, right? 90, 1490. Ayan, nag-hit back ulit yung target kasi that was the same target. All right, so we're buy. So we're gonna put that at 92. Oops, it's too far. 85. Ayan. All right, so almost TP'd. I'm gonna add one more. All right, here we go. So let's see. The positions opened. Let's refresh if you want to see. There we go. That's our open position right now. Let's go back to the real time chart. And now, our TPs are set. So all we have to do is wait for it to get triggered and watch it carefully, just in case it goes, the other side, right? And invalidates our target. So since my TP target is actually, there we go. I think it's gonna TP any moment now. That's actually too close. There we go, 84, 85. So since we're buying, so our TP is basically that it will trigger it is a sell price. Look at the sell price here. It's already green on my first entry point. It's about to hit TP, guys. 92, 81 push. It went back down a bit. Fairly confident that it's gonna hit in a moment now. So our TP is 90, 84, and 87. There's two entries right there. We're still seeing opportunities, so I'm gonna wait for that to pull back a bit and then add more. All right, let's see. So did you guys execute it also on your end, at least on the virtual? Ingat sa leverage, okay, guys? So we'll be doing this. Dito, you're not seeing exactly how I execute my trades, right, on my high risk account on that screen, but on my webinar sessions very soon, probably next month, we'll start trading in virtual and showing you how I exactly execute it on my end. It's giving a big short drop right there. That's actually an opportunity, I see. Yeah, so basically, dito sa live trading natin, I'm not showing the actual screen, but on our TP Academy mentorship program, I'll be sharing that to our scholars that are enrolled and inclined to learn about day trading and how I'm doing it. I'm executing it on my end. Right. So para mas makita nyo how heart pumping sometimes it is to watch it go up and down. Right. That's basically the hardest part, diba? How you execute it, how you maintain, and be consistent with your trading plan or trading strategy, because that's the hardest part when you start doubting your trading strategy, diba? So like right now, like let's say it actually kind of didn't went as expected, but it should definitely still go back up, at least in the next 30 minutes. So it's kind of going sideways still. So 1 second. It went green kanina, but that was, hindi siya like I said, volume, right? So hindi siya umabot doon sa target natin. It needs a little push, kung baga. So our TP was too close dito. So let me push that a bit. Kasi 85, right? So there is spread also, di ba? Sa eToro. So our prices should be, so trigger at least, somewhere around 95 on this pricing, right? On eToro, of course, it's different. It's our target on eToro is 90.84. But then yun nga, di ba, may spread, right, between this one. This price right now that we're looking at is based on TVC. This is our whatchamacallit, the broker, kumbaga, or exchange. So we're looking at that right now. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's wait for that for a bit. Uh, so we're like 40 minutes on our stream, and all we'll have to do is wait for that to get triggered. So if you have questions, yeah, please don't hesitate to post that on our chat, or if you don't want to post it publicly, you could PM me in our Discord channel later on. And also, if you are new to eToro and still happens to see our stream here in Team eToro Pilipinas page, please use our link when you create your account. It's on our description below. If you're watching this on YouTube in our channel, it will also be in our description below. Same goes with our high risk and our popular investor low risk consistent account. It's also down the description below, right? And also, last one but not least, I mentioned earlier we have a TP Academy mentorship program, and if you're looking for a mentor, we're not masters or experts. Well, some of us are actually experts, but what I'm trying to say is hindi naman kami like perfect, right? Sure, we mastered some, practice and techniques. Like in my case, I love doing day trading. I love the excitement of it, right? Although I'm not betting like you do in casinos, pero I love the concept of it, right? Kaya I'm so engaged on day trading. And like I said, if you're looking for a mentor and learn more about it, then our TP Academy mentorship program is probably the best first step that you could take, right? Because I know from experience, and I'm sure a lot will agree, it's very hard to start without a mentor or a guide, kumbaga, like where to start, where to read, what to watch, right? And we're not saying also that we're gonna spoon feed you, and actually we are completely against it. So bawal yung bottom feeding, right? No spoon feeding. So you have to be efficient and self-sufficient, right? On your own. We have Google. We have a lot of tools that you could use. Diba? So take advantage of those. But it's basically a mentorship program. We just here to guide you and show you where to go. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be you executing your trades and hopefully build your own trading strategy and consistently follow that. All right, we're seeing rejection. That's actually an opportunity to buy in. Let me add more. Oops. All right, nag-drop siya. Oh, that's a big drop right there. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna buy in. Added one more trade. All right, ayan. Nakasakay ako. Now it's recovering. It's going sideways actually. So that means I'm gonna probably lower our expectations here, and that means lowering our TP targets also. Guess I'm gonna adjust that. Let's see. But we're safe. So it's now recovering. So I just added a new position. TP target as 90.3. That might actually hit right about in a few seconds. Let's see. There we go. Green. So just a little bit more push to 0.3, and that should hit our TP target, at least first TP. All right, here we go. A little bit push. So our sell, look at that, 0.2, right? There we go. Konti pa. It should hit 0.3. It's maintaining, so that means it's gonna go back probably up here at 0.54, right? So that should trigger our TP target for the one, unless that will reject. There we go, TP. All right, we got one TP there. That's profit right there. Now we're looking at, so it's right now it's like bull revenge, right? So now our two positions are going back at near our target. So very close, 0.84. Watch that sell price right there. So look at that, it's rallying up and probably gonna hit 0.95 in a bit. And 5 minutes still going up, right? So I'm not saying I'm gonna go in more, but I'm waiting for our positions to get close, right? Risk mitigation. There's a lot of ways to do that. The obvious, probably best option is to limit your trades, right? Right, there we go. There we go. 84 and medyo nag hold up siya, hindi pa siya nag completely rally right there. Konting push bulls. Go bulls, right? And let's see. All right. So, kamusta dyan? Kamusta yung mga trades nyo? All right. Let's see. Tahimik. Medyo tense ba? Tingnan. Yeah, to all our copy traders, and we've been repeating this sa copy trading chat room natin sa Discord. Please avoid watching it like every day, right? I would recommend for a high risk account at least watch it, twice a month maybe, right? Or maybe once every 2 weeks. Yun lang. Don't like overdo it, like every day watching it, because here's the thing. I only trade when I see an opportunity and, I am available, right? I'm not a robot, right? I don't do this like 24 hours a day. I sleep also, I eat, right? I have a life. So, like just like you, I only trade when I'm available, when my, opportunity is aligned, kumbaga. Like, so our trading strategy are all like aligned, diba? So, you don't want me to be like reckless na, like, anytime na I see like a bit of opportunity and then pasok tayo diretso. No, we're not doing that, right? Okay, so let's see. Ayun. So sometimes this happens, like ang laki ng spread, right? Like you can see the spread sporadically changing from 20, 10, 50. So that's why yung pricing sa eToro, it's a bit slower compared here, right? Kasi this is like real time from an exchange. Well, eToro is like maybe third party na siya. Or that it's going back down now. Excuse me. So we might actually go in again for one. And if ever hindi pa siya mag-close, I'll end my stream. And of course, I'll update you guys sa Discord channel natin for the results of, before end of day. I'll probably hit the bed around 3, right? There we go. Okay. Medyo konting nag-slip siya. All right, there we go. So yeah, if you're curious, by the way, of how TFC works, I've explained this a bit. So one of our old videos on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is link is down below our description. Just click on it, and you should see our playlist right there and watch it. Right, I think it's around episodes 14 now, or 15. Was it 16? You could also Google my name, Jed Valiardo, and it should show up on top. All right, let's see. Showing weakness. This might be a buying opportunity again for us. Let's see. All right, 1 minute is, obviously going down. Wala naman siyang breaking news, obviously. All the Americans are kind of sleeping right now on their time zones, right? So, but opportunity is an opportunity, right? Let's see. Sub price is 40. Sideways na naman siya. All right. Yeah, I think our target's a bit too far. No, not too far, but it's just right, actually. Let's see. We'll wait for that for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Looking good still. Our strategy is, or our trading uh, checklists are still intact. So valid pa rin yung strategy natin, yung trading plan natin. So we're not gonna panic, right? There we go. It's actually showing strength right now. It's rallying up again. And this time it could probably hit our TP target, which is again point 90.84 and 87. 87. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. If it goes way down, we might go back in for another position. Take advantage, like hedging it, right? Take advantage of the price going down, but still gonna be on the buy side or long side. In like yung ibang term, kumbaga. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, by the way, I stopped my music sa background music natin because I'm recording this for our YouTube, right? And we can't use that um, Spotify playlist kasi yun, it's a monetized song. We don't have rights uh, for it, so yun nga lang. Can't use it. Ayun, waiting lang, waiting game basically, right? It's sideways, going sideways right now. So, um, so it rejected the trend going down. That means it's gonna potentially go back up, and with a bigger swing this time. All right. At least based on our technical analysis that we're seeing. Okay. Okay, so another potential to buy in. Mm-hmm. Okay, we still have like 8 minutes on our stream time. Yeah, I stick to the 1 hour max for our stream time. So like I said earlier, if hindi siya mag-close on our stream, I will share you the results dun sa Discord server natin under day trading channel for the results. Whatever the result is, you know. It looks like it is going a bit down, so might as well try that. Okay. Alrighty, I hope na hindi kayo nag-execute blindly and use still your technical analysis, right, on your end. Like we always say and remind our classmates, scholars, and fellow investors, please always exercise due diligence. That means, don't just again blindly follow anyone point of view, right? In our TP private or group, right, we actually discourage hyping recommendations whatsoever na mag-post doon, right? We try our best to moderate it. Sometimes, nami-miss natin, but we do try our best not to hype anything and, recommending any whatever positions, right? Everything, again, is just for educational purposes, right? So, ingat-ingat tayo dun. So, yeah, however, if you, of course, execute your own trade and follow whoever's recommendation for a specific position or yung specific instrument, right? then that is your responsibility. So please don't blame anyone if it goes, the opposite side, or it invalidates your execution, and maging hindi maganda yung resulta, 'di ba? So yun lang. All right. So I think that's it for this stream, guys. And again, reminder, and this is again this time this is a recommendation, right? Please avoid opening positions towards the weekend, and also putting orders with leverage, right? That's the best thing probably that I could give or advise you guys right now, especially yung mga potential breaking news next week, right? Trade deals, Brexit, right? British exit, diba? It's still pending right now and waiting for approval sa parliament, and there could be complications still, right? Kaya nga up and down seesaw yung mga currency na naka-pair kay sterling, right? Or pound. So be careful, right? Wag pa po FOMO, right? Don't be too greedy, kumbaga. If you really want to open positions, and I believe, and I think I saw a post about eToro putting restrictions, and that's actually normal, because they want to protect you from just blindly adding um, leverage, right? So it could potentially burn or give you a lot of gains, diba? So it's like a flip of a coin. If you open a position right now, just thinking ahead when you're using leverage. Oh, of course, if you're in long term, right, swing like a week strategy, yes, I think that's okay. That's fine as long again that you don't use too much leverage, right, or no leverage at all, right? Yun lang. All right, so I'm gonna end my stream for today, and our TP Academy events or webinar schedule, by the way, is already live sa events page natin. You should be seeing this schedules sa Team eToro public page natin, and our private page. The next one coming is this Saturday around 10 a.m. with our very own fundamental expert, Joey, right? And he'll be talking about understanding the capital market, in general. It's like a big plus sa fundamental analysis natin. I'll be joining the class also, actually, because I am very interested to learn more about it. And as you can see, in our short time frames, we're more or less taking advantage of our technical analysis and background, right? Not so much fundamental analysis. So it's gonna be like a big add-on for us, right, to learn more about it. All right, and my next schedule would be on Monday next week around 8 a.m. in the morning, and we'll be talking more about charting and how you set up this from scratch. So I'll show you how to set up this from scratch and how you choose your indicators and what are my recommendations also. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and again, ingat-ingat tayo sa trades natin and leverage. I'll see you next time. Thank you. And Laksa, God bless. Take care. Good gold morning, evening, or afternoon or evening. Kung saan man kayo ngayon, ingat-ingat po tayo. See you guys.